Hello, and welcome to Get In, We're Going Healing, a place where we talk about mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical well-being to help you become the best, greatest, most authentic version of you. My name is Tova, and today I will be your guide. So today we are going to do a tarot pick-a-card reading. We are beginning to get into spooky season, and I thought it would be fun to do a simple reading on just what are the energies telling you right now. So if you're watching this when it goes live, when it is being uploaded, of course, all my readings are timeless. Whenever you find them, there is a message there for you. So don't worry if you're not getting it when it is uploaded right away. Whenever you find this video, it is the right time for you, and there's a message here for you. But right now, if you are catching it when it's going live at the time that I record it, we are in spooky season, and we just finished a full moon in Aries. And this month we have a Friday the 13th, we have a lunar eclipse, and I believe we also have a solar eclipse this month. Don't quote me on that, I could be wrong. But there's a lot of energies. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of energies. There's a lot of intensity going on. So I thought it would be a nice time to see what messages come up and what you need to hear at this time during this season. So to do that, we're going to choose 3 piles. Okay. So I'm going to cut the deck, and we will choose 1, 2, 3 piles. Now, if you're the kind of person who likes to choose with extra symbols, hold on and I will set those out for you. All right. So if you're choosing pile number 1, you would choose the coin. If you're choosing pile number 2, it would be the owl. If you're choosing pile number 3, it would be the lucky 4-leaf clover. So the way pick-a-cards work, if you're not familiar, you go with whichever one calls to you, whichever one seems to be the right pile for you, and that is the one. You might feel a zing go up your spine, a tingle go up your spine. For me, I usually ask myself 1, 2, or 3, and whatever number I see in my mind or I hear in my head is the one that has the messages for me. You can also check the timestamp to see if your lucky number is in there, and that might be the one for you. All right, so I will see you at your reading. All right, if you chose pile number 1 with the Chinese coin, this is for you. So the card you got is Discover Your Life Purpose, card number 29. So let's have a look at this, okay? So what I see is this person here playing a fiddle or a violin. Let's see, what is that there? There's a whip, it looks like. Behind them is a spirit giving probably advice, I think. Guidance, inspiration, maybe a muse. And we see this person here who is watching and listening and intrigued. Okay, so maybe your life purpose has to do with music. Let's find out some more. So to start out, we're going to use the Witch's Tarot. Just to let you know, this deck here is called... Oh, I seem to have lost the box. I'm sorry, I can't remember what it's called. It's a new deck to me. It's not a brand new deck, but a new deck to me. And I don't remember what it's called. Once I do, I will link it in the description box. So let's get some information on this Discover Your Life Purpose for our beautiful pile number 1s. So I just got the Witch's Tarot, so I'm really excited to use it. Angels, guides, ancestors of pile number 1, please help us get clear guided messages for what they needed to hear right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, messages for pile number 1, please. All right. So the world, you are the world in reverse. So there's something where your growth is stalled right now. Because the world is about expansion. The world is about growth, personal growth. And it is in the reverse. So the world is about completion. So something is incomplete right now. Something is not happening right now. Can we find out some more? Thank you. The King of Swords. You feel out of control because the King of Swords is about control and you're feeling out of control, okay? Tell me some more for pile number 1. You need a change in perspective and to release your past with the Hanged One in reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse. So the Hanged One talks about a change in perspective. And you're hanging, right? You're just on pause right now. So the hanged one, see how they've got their head is being enlightened, right? So the Hanged One right now, there is a perspective change that needs to happen in regards to releasing your past. Six of Cups is the past. But in this one, what I see is somebody giving something to someone. Cups are all about your emotions. And this person there are 5 empty cups and there is a 6th cup that has something beautiful in it that's being given to this little person. So right now, the impression I'm getting, maybe you need to do inner child work, okay? Because here's the vibe I'm seeing here, okay? This is this adult female here, giving this cup of love to this small person. What if that's her younger self? This is the 6 of Cups. It is the past. It is talking about the past. So it's possible that you need to look at your inner child. You know what? Let's get some clarification. Okay, we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot to clarify. Can we get some clarification, please, on the 6 of Cups in reverse? A little more understanding about what is going on with the 6 of Cups in reverse, please. 6 of Cups in reverse, please. Can we get a clarification for 6 of Cups in reverse? Thank you. Queen of Pentacles. So yes, I do believe that this is in regards to inner child work. The Queen of Pentacles is being strong in your pentacles, being strong in your material world items. Look at her. She knows who she is, right? She's confident. The Queen of Pentacles is confident. She knows who she is. She doesn't have to cater to anyone. She knows exactly who she is. I feel like this is saying, in order for you to find that confidence, you need to do some work with your inner child. You need to give that inner child some love. You need to give that cup of love to your inner child. Can we get some clarification on the Hanged One in reverse, please? Clarify the Hanged One in reverse, please. Clarify the Hanged One in, thank you. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. So there's love that you are not receiving, and there needs to be a change in perspective. And I think this is the same thing. This is saying the love that you're not receiving is a love that you're supposed to be giving to yourself. Can we clarify the King of Swords in reverse, please? King of Swords in reverse. Okay. Strength, Ace of Wands, 9 of Cups, Victory, 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands, Hanged One again, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Let's read this message as a whole. New energy needs to come in that requires your strength and will bring you your heart's desire and victory. But it's going to be, you're going to need help with it. 3 of Wands is blazing your own trail. You need to stay where you are and release a heavy burden to help change your perspective and be more logical. How interesting, the King of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords. So when we said before that it was feeling out of control, because the King of Swords is control, feeling out of control, to create control, I think what they're saying is there's new energy that will bring you strength and your heart's desire and victory, but it will require you asking for help and releasing a heavy burden that you've been carrying all by yourself, which means you'll need to change your perspective on how you cut people out. Ooh, that's resonating for me. I don't know if it's resonating for you. That absolutely is resonating for me. Can I get a clarifier on the world in reverse? Why is the world in reverse? Why are we feeling incomplete? Thank you. It's a relationship. Your relationship is out of balance. The Lovers. Your relationship is out of balance. Again, I don't know about you, but this is resonating for me. Okay. Can we get some more for pile number 1, please? That they're discovering their life purpose, what they need to hear right now. Thank you. There's a transformation that is coming. There's a rebirth that is coming. There's change expected. And it falls under the Lovers in the world. So I feel like there's a change in your relationship that is coming. A change that needs to happen within your relationship. Can we get some more? Thank you. Yes, you're going to have to walk away from mental burdens that are not yours with the 6 of Swords. And coming in under the King of Swords, where you're feeling out of control and needing to embrace who you are to bring in energy, releasing burdens that are not yours. You're also needing to release mental burdens that are not yours. This has to do with the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. This is destiny coming around for you. You're going to have to release carrying mental burdens that belong to other people. What does that mean? Well, mental burdens that belong to other people are generally things that they are blaming you for, things that they are making you responsible for that are actually things of their own response. These are things that they are in control of. And because it's mental, swords are our mental. Excuse me, I'm just going to take a sip of tea. Our swords are how we think about things, okay? And this card, what we see is this person on this boat, and they are leaving with these swords piercing. They're leaving. They're being rowed away, right? In a different thing. It's leaving behind mental burdens that do not belong to you, okay? And generally, when we're talking about giving your cup of love to your younger self, doing inner child work, when we're talking about Lovers incomplete, when we're talking about, we got the 10 of Wands in here of releasing energetic burdens that are too heavy, that have been too much for you to carry. In order for you to have this new start, discovering your life purpose, you have to let go of holding on to what is not yours. Maybe they're belief systems about who you are. Maybe that somebody told you about who you're supposed to be, and you're trying to be that person. You're trying to be that version of you. But that's not you. That's their interpretation of who you are. So in order for you to find that, you need to let go of their expectations of you. That's what's keeping you in this feeling of being out of control, because you're trying to be something that you're not. You're trying to live up to somebody else's expectations because they have a burden and they're putting it on you and making it something that you are expected to handle, but you're not. That's their burden. They need to let it go. Any further messages for our pile number 1, please? Thank you. 10 of Wands, there's the burden again. 2 of Swords in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. Okay. So there's our 10 of Wands again, carrying a heavy energetic burden. Look at her. She's exhausted. Look at this. She's trying to carry all these things, and it's very challenging to carry these things because she's not meant to carry it. 2 of Swords, you're making a decision, because 2 of Swords is being indecisive. It's in reverse. You're making a decision to release these heavy burdens. But until you do, you're going to be in this place of King of Cups in reverse, unhealed. You're going to be stuck in an unhealed space emotionally. in an unhealed space, as long as you are carrying these energetic burdens that are not yours to carry. Okay? With the star in reverse on the bottom of the deck, feeling like your wishes aren't coming. Feeling like what you're wishing for, your manifestations are not making it to you. And why are they not making it to you? Because there's a blockage. You are carrying burdens that are not meant for you to carry, that are too heavy for you to carry on your own. You're carrying the weight of somebody else's expectations. And that is what needs to transform. That is what needs to change. Yeah, the star fell off the deck onto the floor, but in the upright position. So follow your dreams, okay? Follow your dreams. Your manifestations are coming to you, but you have to let go of your lack mentality. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? 5 of Pentacles is feeling like you have nothing. Feeling like you are in a place of lack, right? Look at them, they're cold, they're in the snow, they're left out in the cold. But it came in reverse. So that's letting go of the mindset that you have nothing, that you are in lack. Okay? Because the thing about, as we learn to understand our place of lack, when we learn, the way that we combat feeling like we don't have enough is by learning to be gracious for what we do have, finding gratitude for what we do have. Now, I know in my own practice, one of the things that I regularly do is I do a meditative practice where I use my meditation beads, and I thank the universe for all the things that I have. I take time to be grateful for my health. I take time to be grateful for my home. I take time to be grateful for the opportunity to read cards for people, to share the knowledge I have with other people, to help guide people. That is honestly a beautiful thing. And it's something that just a few short years ago, I was too scared to do. I was too scared because I was afraid to be judged. And that's something that I am now doing to help people. And I'm grateful for that. So the question is, to help your manifestations come, what are you grateful for? Look at things. Don't look at what you don't have. Look at what you do have. Okay? Can I get some clarifiers for this 10 of Wands? What heavy burden are we carrying that is not ours to carry? Imbalance with the 2 of Pentacles. I think you're looking too far ahead of trying to get something, trying to make a certain outcome happen that isn't necessarily the right outcome for you. In another deck, the 2 of Pentacles is also, taking things moment to moment. And instead of being in the present, instead of being in the moment, you're looking too far ahead. You're trying to make different futures happen. 2 of Pentacles in reverse is unbalanced. Things are unbalanced. So it might be that there's lack of balance in your relationship. Okay, I know this is resonating for me. I don't know if it's resonating for you. If you're not resonating with this message, you might be called to a different pile. So check it out. Okay, can I get any final messages for our beautiful pile number 1, please? Anything else that they need to hear? There's the World again, but this time upright. Yeah. In order for you to feel complete, in order for you to feel whole, you're going to have to let go of what somebody else thinks that you should be. You're going to have to let go of somebody else's burdens that they're putting on you. Everybody's feelings are their responsibility. Here's how I'm going to phrase that, okay? It sounds harsh, and it's not meant to be uncaring, but here's the deal. Other people's emotional states are not something that you are meant to adjust. You and other people are not meant to adjust your mental state either. Your feelings are your feelings, and you need to be the one to process them. If you're holding this inner child pain, this inner child wounding, if you're holding this, right, that's not something someone else can fix for you. If you're in a place of feeling unworthy, unlovable, it's not something someone else can fix for you. That's not, even if someone gives you their cup of love. Where did we see the Ace of Cups. Even if someone gives you their cup of love, if you don't feel worthy of that love, if you have to feel that you have to earn that love, why? Ask yourself why. Where does that come from? Is there a little version of you, a young version of you who had to earn their caregiver's love? Is there a little version of you who never felt that they were worthy of love because they were never doing it right? They never were able to make their adults happy. It is not your job to make other people happy. It is your job to make you happy. And it's not anyone else's job to make you happy. It is your job to make you happy. Happiness comes from within. It comes from when you are satisfied in who you are, when you are grateful for what you have, when you know who you are, when you can talk to that little version of you and let them know how valuable and loved that they actually are. Because I promise you, from what I'm seeing, it seems like there is a fear that you are unlovable, that you are not deserving of love. And I hate to tell you this, but you're wrong. You are absolutely deserving of love. You are absolutely deserving of all of the beautiful things that come in life. You are deserving of a cup of love. You are deserving of being treated with kindness. You are deserving of being treated as a worthy, worthwhile person. That's our Queen of Pentacles, right? She's not waiting for someone to tell her that she's lovable. She knows darn well she is. Okay? So I'm going to pull one final card for you from the Work Your Light Oracle by Rebecca Campbell and see if there's any final messages for you, okay? So for our beautiful pile number 1, any final messages, please, as they're transforming this unlovableness, as they're learning to love who they are. Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. Yeah, this makes sense. Call back your power. You're giving your power away to others. You're putting your self-worth in their hands, at their whims on whether or not they're willing to give that to you. But that's not within them. Being strong in who you are, that completion, this is something that comes from you. As we said, happiness comes from within you, not from without. Call your power back. This is your life purpose. Discover who you are. Take your power back. Take your energy back. It is not for others to give that to you. You are meant to do it for yourself. Don't let other people tell you your value. You discover your value. You stand in your value. It's not up to them. It's not up for debate. It's your decision. It's who you are. Okay? If you want more information about this, my podcast is linked in the description box. I talk about this. This is what this channel is for. This is what I talk about. I went through all of these things. I'm still going through all of these things. Learning to talk to your inner child. I have videos about inner child work, parts work. Okay, I have videos about, I have podcast episodes about IFS therapy work and doing parts work. I have episodes about feeling your feelings and processing through your feelings, self-love, self-worth, self-acceptance. I have content on that. So if you need help with that, if this is an area that you are struggling with, please consider checking out the podcast. It won't cost you anything. It is free. It is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever you normally get your podcasts. If this is something that you are struggling with, please let me help you so that you can let go of these things and call your power back. Okay? So good luck, pile number 1. If you're looking for a personal reading, send me an email. That information will be in the description box. I'm happy to do a personal reading for you to help a little more in depth with your individual things. If this reading resonated, don't forget to give a thumbs up. It is an energy exchange. It helps me give a better reading for you. Energy is not limited by location. It is everywhere at all times. So when you give a thumbs up to the reading, you are contributing your energy to the reading. And that helps me give something more accurate for you. Okay? So until next time, love and light, fellow humans. Keep dropping those things that are holding you back from being your best, most authentic you. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2s. If you chose pile number 2, with the owl, then this is your reading. So the card you got is card number 6 with cycles. Isn't that beautiful? Right now we are going through all of these amazing astrological changes. We have eclipse season coming up. If you're watching this when this is live, we have eclipse season coming up. And cycles, our lives are all about cycles, whether they are positive cycles or what we perceive as positive cycles or negative cycles. Everything is cycles. And as we've talked about before, cycles aren't simply circular, they are more spiral. So you're going to go through a similar cycle, but with a different perspective each time you go through it. But let's ask the cards and see what else we need to know about these cycles, okay? We're going to use the Witch's Tarot, the Modern Witch's Tarot, to get some answers here. Oh. Okay, interesting. I think this has to do with a relationship. All right, let's ask some more questions. Angels, guides, ancestors of our lovely number 2 pile, please help us get messages that are in alignment with what they need to hear today. Thank you. So right off the bat, as I said, we got our 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is the marriage card, the relationship card. So there's a very good likelihood that the cycles that you're going through are cycles within your relationship. Okay, let's get some more information. The Empress, feeling uncreative. The Empress is creative. She is the creator. She creates things in the world. She makes things happen, right? She makes shift happen. She creates stuff. So you're feeling uncreative, uninspired. You're feeling like this new energy in the physical world. You're stuck in old energies. You're stuck in old energies here. But your destiny is changing with the Wheel of Fortune upright. Let's get some clarifiers. Can I get some clarification for the 4 of Wands, please? Can we clarify the 4 of Wands? What are these cycles in the 4 of Wands, please? Wishes, manifestations with the Star. So there is something you're trying to manifest in your relationship, and it's caught up in cycles. Can we get some clarification for the Empress in reverse, please? Thank you. All right. So the Empress is feeling uninspired, lack of creativity, lack of being in your Empress self. And it has something to do with needing to release addictions, needing to release things that you are addicted to that are pulling your strings. Look at this card. We've got the Devil here. And we've got this person here who's holding their head in their hands. And their strings are being pulled by the Devil. This is addictions. And it will require you to release your projections. Okay? So the 7 of Cups is imagination, projecting you're not seeing things clearly. You're seeing things in an imaginary way. But you are the magician. You are the creator. You are the one who determines what happens, right? You are the creator. So let me see if I can understand this message. Yeah. It's saying that as the magician, you are the only one who can release your addictions and your projections, your imaginary projections, in order to free yourself from this feeling of uninspired, like that you can't create things, okay? Can I get some clarifiers for the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, please? Ace of Pentacles in reverse, thank you. Page of Wands. There is new energy that's coming in for that. Pages are young and immature, so there's immature energy. So your Ace of Pentacles, it sounds like your pentacles are coming in, but it's slow. The energy is slow to move. I want to know more about that. Why is the energy slow to move? Why is the energy slow moving? Again, you got slow moving. Knight of Swords. Oh, okay. Swords are how you think about things. Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck, but it's moving slow. But I think it's because mentally you're seeing it as moving slowly, mentally. But I don't think it's actually moving slowly. I think it's actually moving right on time. Can we get a clarifier for Knight of Swords in reverse, please? Why is Knight of Swords in reverse, please? Ace of Pentacles upright with the Knight of Cups reversed. You feel like things are moving slowly because the Knight of Cups, whoever it is that you want to offer love, there's been no communication. There's been no connection, but it's growing slowly. There's Ace of Pentacles again, but upright. Okay. So you can see how there are roots being formed, right? You can see it's growing. It is growing. Okay. So the clarifier, when we clarify Knight of Swords, and I asked, why do we feel like things are moving slowly? It's because there's been no communication in the physical world. That's why. Wheel of Fortune, please. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. Wheel of Fortune, please. Can we clarify Wheel of Fortune? Tell me more about this destiny. Thank you. You're in the middle of a cycle that's ending. 10 of Swords in reverse. There's a cycle of mental it's changing, okay? So when I ask clarify Wheel of Fortune, what's the destiny that's changing? This dissatisfaction is happening in the relationship that you're wishing for. These cycles are cycling out. Okay, whatever cycle you're in regards to your relationship, it's cycling out. With the 10 of Swords in reverse, you're ending a mental burden, this cycle. And with 3 of Cups, it's going to be something to celebrate. That's the destiny. This cycle is ending. Okay. And there will be celebration. Can I get any more cards, please? For, actually on the bottom of the deck, we see Justice in reverse. Things are unjust right now, but they will be changing as per our Wheel of Fortune. Can I get some more information for our pile number 2s? Okay. 4 of Cups in reverse. 4 of Cups is being apathetic about, like, we're focused on our empty cups over here, but there's a cup being offered by the divine in reverse, right? So we're letting go of being apathetic towards this connection. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. 4 of Pentacles is keeping things close, not sharing, keeping things, you're holding on to something. But with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, you're releasing something. 3 of Wands in reverse. You are releasing the need to do everything yourself. Ace of Cups in reverse. And releasing this old feeling of love, this old way of doing things. So I feel like there's the Justice in reverse at the bottom of the deck again. So I feel like whatever was happening, there was imbalance happening within this 4 of Wands. This is the cycle that you were in, okay? Of where things were imbalanced, things were unjust. And in order for you to move past this, you're going to have to be the one to let go of your projections, let go of your addiction. It might be an addiction to the cycle. It might be an addiction to maybe feeling like a victim, maybe feeling like you're the one getting the short end of the stick all the time. That might be what it is that's causing this lack of creativity, this lack of movement. Okay. But you were given the Magician saying you're capable of changing this. You're capable of fixing this. It's within your power to change it. And it's not that you need to change someone else, because as we know, we can't change another person. We can only change ourselves. We can only change how we look at things. We can only change how we think about things. We're the only ones capable of changing. We can't make someone else change. They have to be the one to change. But you can inspire change in others by changing yourself. And this is saying, as you release your projections, as you release your addictions and your imagination, and you release feeling like you have nothing, lack. 4 of Pentacles is keeping things close to yourself. Release that. Okay? As you release this keeping things to yourself, it sounds like you might even need to communicate this. Okay, you might need, with 4 of Pentacles, it's keeping things to yourself, holding things close, keeping them to yourself. And as you're keeping them to yourself, then you're not able to discuss these things. So maybe it's that you need to discuss these projections that you're experiencing. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and we got it in upright, this is changing. Feeling like you don't have what you want because there's no communication. Okay, but there is new energy available to be put in this. And it's going to take you having to work with the other person with 3 of Wands. You're going to have to work with someone else. You're going to, whoever this partnership is, this cycle that you are in is within your power to make changes to release. And as you do, as you release these burdens, because it is your destiny, there is change with the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is always turning, right? If you're up here, know that the wheel's turning and you'll find yourself down here. But if you're down here, the wheel turns again, right? So the Wheel of Fortune is saying this heavy burden is ending. This heavy burden that you've been experiencing is ending. And there will be cause for celebration. But there's still, it hasn't happened yet. The Ace of Cups is still in reverse. The new love has not been experienced yet. So let's clarify them a little bit. 4 of Cups, please clarify 4 of Cups in reverse. Thank you. Yes, the 4 of Cups in reverse. It's let go. It's in a position of competing. Okay, the energy of competing. You're competing. That could be, I'm right, you're wrong. I'm enlightened, you're not. I'm better than you. This energy of competing with another person, acting as if either they're better than you or you're better than them, but it's a competition. Let go of the competition. There is no competition in this space. We've got 3 of Wands, we've got 5 of Wands, we've got 4 of Wands. Okay, let go of this mindset of competing. That's a cycle that's ending for you. Releasing the competing. There's no competition. You were only in competition with yourself to be a greater version of yourself than you were before. Okay, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify, please. 4 of Pentacles in reverse, please. Clarify letting go. Yes, with 3 of Pentacles upright. So yes, it's saying the same thing. 4 of Pentacles in reverse says, let go of holding things close to you. 3 of Pentacles says, let other people help you. Working together towards a common goal. Okay, 3 of Wands in reverse, please. Clarify 3 of Wands. Yep, things are moving quickly for you. So your 3 of Wands is, again, the same thing. Letting someone else help you. Not feeling like you have to do it alone. And that's going to help propel things forward for you. Ace of Cups in reverse, please. Clarify Ace of Cups in reverse. Thank you. You got Ace of Wands upright, King of Swords upright, and the Hermit. Okay, so I feel like these 3 cards are saying it's time to do some more introspective work and to have more self-control, which will allow new energetic thoughts to come to you with the Ace of Cups in reverse. So feeling like you don't have that love, in order for you to work through that, you're going to have to take some time to look at why do you not feel like you have that love? Is this an issue where you might feel unlovable? Do you feel that you deserve that love? Getting control of your thoughts with King of Swords. King of Swords is thoughts, and he is in control. So getting control of your thoughts. And actually, look at that. There's an owl. Again. How cool is that? An Ace of Swords. I mean, the image speaks for itself. Look at the winding staircase in the mind. This is new energy. New energy coming into the way that you think about things. So when we ask to clarify why is it that we feel like this new love is not coming in, we need to take some time to look at that, to go inward, to have more control over our thoughts, which will create new energy. So let's get one final message from the Work Your Light Oracle cards from Rebecca Campbell. What's one final message for our beautiful pile number 2, please, who are ending these cycles, who are working through cycles? One final message for them, please. Oh, I guess you get 2. Oh, yes, you get 3. The crumbling. What are you clinging to? This gives me tower vibes. What are you holding on to that needs to go? I'm getting chills as I say this. What is it that you are holding on to that it's time to release? It's time to let it go. Yeah, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Again, we're talking cycles. So what pattern is existing in your ancestral line? What is it that maybe it's something about love and connection, about relationships that was something that your mother or father believed? And so did your grandparents and great-grandparents. What is it that you believe? Is it that you have to stay in a relationship that's unhappy? Is it that there are certain expectations and roles for each partner in the relationship? Look at those ancestral patterns. Heal them. Rewrite your future. You get to decide your future, right? That's the magician. You are the creator of your future, right? So you have to be the one to decide that that's something you no longer want and work towards it. And you're saying you're already doing it. You're already releasing these cycles. Stop overthinking it. Keep facing your true north. So pile number 2, you're already in this state where you're actually making strides already to release these. And it is your destiny to release these. Keep going. You're already doing such a great job. Keep going. Just as we say on this channel all the time, keep dropping the things that are holding you back from being your best, most authentic you. Break the patterns. Whatever needs to be let go of, let it go. If you're holding on to it, you can't release it. You can't get new love and new energy if you're holding on to what you had before and expecting the same. You're going to have to let it go to create a new start. Okay, let go of competing. You don't have to compete with someone else. You don't have to compete for love. You are worthy of love just because you are. You are worthy of connection because you are. So it might be time to look into what destructive patterns with the devil, what destructive patterns, 7 of Cups, what destructive patterns are you holding on to that are holding you back and are keeping you stuck? Because you're the only one who can unstick you. It's all on you. And I'd hate to put so much pressure on you. Honestly, no pressure. But the only one who can change your thought patterns is you. You're going to be have to be the one to make the decision to no longer follow that line of thinking and to change the way you think. Is it going to be easy? No, it is not. It is hard to change how we think. It is hard to change these mental burdens we carry, these prisons we carry. But we are the ones who are capable of making these changes, no one else. It's that old joke, how many therapists does it take to change a light bulb? None. The therapist has to want to change. The light bulb has to want to change. If you are going to be the one, if you're going to get new energy, you're going to have to let go of what is no longer in alignment with you. You're going to have to end the cycles so that you can get what is most in alignment for you. Okay? So if you are looking for a more in-depth personal reading, send me an email. That information is in the description box below. I'm happy to give you a more in-depth reading for your personal situation. If you're looking to get these readings to be more accurate for you, and getting a personal reading isn't something that's right for you right now, that's okay. Thumbs up the reading. It is an energy exchange. When you put your energy into liking the video, it helps your energy get more connected to the reading so that I can read more accurately for you. You're showing me love, and you're also showing me that this is something that you want. And your energy has no connection to time or space. It just is. So when you like the video, it allows me to connect with you better and give you a more accurate reading for you. If you are interested in a personal reading, that information is in the description. And I hope that this helped you. I hope it gave you some information that you needed to help move through whatever it is that you're moving through right now. So until next time, pile number 2, keep letting go of the things that are holding you back from being your best, your most authentic you. Love and light. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3s. If you chose the 4-leaf clover coin, then this is your reading. Let's have a look at your card. Oh, unleash your creativity. Ooh, I like that. All right, so let's get some messages for you. Card number 31, for those who are keeping track of numerology, which works down to a 4 in balance. Very interesting. So let's find out what you need to hear as you're unleashing your creativity. Okay? What does our lovely pile number 3s need to hear today as they're working on unleashing their creativity? 7 of Pentacles. You're being impatient. 7 of Pentacles is being patient. If we look at the card, we see plants growing. Her little pentacle plants are growing. She's watering them. But as we know, when we plant things, just because you can't see the seeds breaking through the soil doesn't mean that nothing's happening. And we can find ourselves getting impatient, waiting for our seeds to grow. So right now, it's saying you're being impatient. What else does our pile number 3 need to hear? Don't worry, it's coming. With the Chariot moving quickly, energies are moving quickly, right? And look at here, she's got a dagger or a sword. The swords are the way we think about things in tarot. So the Chariot is balance, but it's also things moving forward quickly. And it's saying in here with the sword, it is you, the way you think about things that will help move things forward. Okay? The way you think about things will make things move faster. Oh, yes. Knight of Wands. New intense energy coming forward, but you're indecisive because there's a heavy burden that is ending. There is a heavy thought cycle that is ending with the 10 of Swords. Okay. Everything's all right. 10 of Swords. So 10 of Swords is all about how we think about things. It's all about our thought processes. I'll just shift these over a little bit. It's all about how we think about things. And the 10 is that it's too much. We've hit the end of how much we can tolerate. We've hit a breaking point mentally of how much we can tolerate. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. Bottom of the deck is 3 of Pentacles. Looking for inspiration, looking for collaborative work. So can we get some more information, clarifiers on 7 of Pentacles, being impatient? Okay, what's impatient? What are we being impatient about? Thank you. Waiting for new energy to come in and trusting our intuition. So 8 of Wands is help. Help coming in. New energy, new help coming in from outside of us. And coupled with the High Priestess, I feel like this is saying that in order for you to move past your feelings of impatience, you should go inward and check with your intuition. If you're feeling like it's not happening fast enough, it's probably because you're not doing the work on the inside. So I feel like in order to get the help you need to go inward and check with your higher self, your intuition. Okay, that might help. And when it comes to feeling like it's not happening in the timing in which you need it to, don't forget that everything happens in divine timing. When the energies are ready, things will happen, and not before. You can't take a cake out of the oven before it's done baking, or else you'll have something that is just gloopy and not enjoyable. You won't enjoy it. Let me tell you, I learned that experience from making a cheesecake. I took it out too soon, and my cheesecake was mostly just soft and gloopy, and ended up getting thrown out. We tried to enjoy it, but it just wasn't enjoyable because it wasn't cooked to firmness. If it's not done cooking yet, it won't be enjoyed. So if you want help in dealing with feeling like it's not happening in the timing you want, go inward and remember that it will happen in the time in which it is ready to happen. The Chariot, please clarify the Chariot. What's moving quickly, please? The Truth, or lies, sorry, with the Seven of Swords. Lies. Clarify Seven of Swords, please. Thank you. Oh, okay. How interesting. And it feels like it's the same person. So Seven of Swords is clarified by Ten of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords upright, and the Hermit. So what is moving quickly? Sneakiness and lies, untruths. And to clarify what untruths, it's the Ten of Swords in reverse. So releasing a heavy mental burden that's moving quickly with a Knight of Swords, and the Hermit in reverse is learning the lessons that you need to learn by spending time alone. So I feel like this is saying you're doing the work. Over here, it's trusting, I think this is saying trusting your intuition, maybe not going inward, but trusting your intuition, because the Hermit's in reverse, meaning you've done your introspective work. You've been doing your introspective work, and things are moving quicker because you're doing your introspective work. Okay, Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, please clarify Knight of Wands. What energy is moving forward with intensity? Thank you. Judgment. So something's coming into balance, some type of situation where there's a choice being made. Judgment is a choice. Judgment being handed down. A choice is being made. So somebody's being judged for good or bad. Good or bad. Someone is being judged, and that energy is moving intensely. What about this Two of Swords, this indecision? We can't make a choice. We don't know what to do. Clarify, please. What is this choice we're having a hard time seeing? Thank you. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is sharing her energy, her intense energy. New love with the Page of Cups, the Sun, and Page of Swords. Okay, so it looks like with the Two of Swords, the indecision, the choice you're having a hard time making is where to put your energy. Should you be putting your energy into this new love, this immature love, or new ideas? But you have the Sun. So I feel like the Sun is saying no matter what choice you make, it's going to work out. Think about it like this. If there's stuck energy, by not making a choice, the energy stays stuck. As long as you're in a position of, I don't know what to do, I don't know which way to go, I don't know what to do, as long as you are in that energy, nothing changes, nothing moves. because you haven't made a decision of which way to go. Think about it like a crossroads. You're standing at a crossroads, a fork in the road. Do I go left or do I go right? As long as you stand there going, I don't know which way to go, you stay stuck. You have to choose. Even if you make a choice that is the wrong choice, there's no such thing as the wrong choice. Any choice gets the energy moving. And if it ends up being a choice that creates more complications, it's like a side quest. It's another area where you need to grow. There's never a wrong choice. It's just one choice might get you there faster than another. One might be a detour, whereas one is more of a direct route. Either way, if you make a decision, the energies move. Queen of Wands, right? Wands are energy. She's holding that energy in her palm and she's happy. Queen of Wands. Page of Cups. Young love, believing that pigs can fly. Right? Believing that there is love, believing that it is there. It is young love, but it is there. You've got the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. This is the good stuff. This is the sun is coming out and you feel wonderful. Page of Swords is new ideas. So the energy, if you can make a choice one way or another, the energy is going to lead you to either new love or new thoughts. But you have to choose. I know it's hard, but you have to choose. Put it this way. I mentioned this recently. Like, we got the coin, right? Oh, I didn't even notice this. On the back of the coin, it says 4-leaf clover for good luck. So let's say you don't know which decision to make. Go left or right. Flip a coin. The thing about flipping a coin is that whatever side it ends up on, you'll know what the answer is. Let's say left is heads and right is tails. If you flip it and you get heads going left, but you were hoping for it to get tails to go right, and you get left and you feel disappointment, then you know that the answer is to go right. Either way, you'll make a choice, right? So if you're stuck, flip a coin even. At least it'll get the energy moving. You can't move through anything if you don't actually move through it, right? 10 of Swords. Clarify our ending of this burdensome thought cycle. Coming to the end of a burdensome thought cycle where you just can't take it anymore. You can't handle it anymore. You're at the end of what you can do. Clarify, please. 10 of Swords. That's what I expected to find. All right. So this is a relationship. 4 of Wands is often the marriage card. So the ending of a cycle is a relationship that needs to end in some way. Again, this is a thought cycle, so it does not necessarily mean that your marriage is going to end. It means the thought cycle attached to the relationship needs to end. Comes with the Tower, but the Tower in reverse. And the Tower in reverse says the tower has already fallen. The bad foundation came down. Okay, the building came down. Now that the building has come down, it's time to survey the damage. It's time to pick up and look at what has been destroyed and start to rebuild. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. 5 of Pentacles is lack, feeling like you don't have anything, but it's in reverse. So look for the blessings. That the towers have fallen, look for the blessings. The Death card, death and rebirth, so that something new can grow and start over. Oh my God, this is beautiful. These cards are amazing. Okay, so when we clarify the 10 of Swords, the thought cycle that is ending for you, okay? The thought cycle that's ending for you, that has become so much of a burden that you can no longer carry it, that you've just been stabbed so much that it's just too much. It's coming to an end in regards to your relationship. And it's saying to look at the benefits in a relationship. Look at the blessings in a relationship. If you're focused on the negatives, it's all you're going to see, baby. It's all you're going to see. In order for the relationship to transform, you can't focus on how many times you've been stabbed. Okay? You can't. Because if you're focusing on all the times you've been stabbed, then you're keeping yourself in this space of lack and misery, right? Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold. So as long as you are focusing on how you've been left out in the cold, you're going to end up staying stuck in this spot. But this is saying, when I clarify it, what is the clarifier for Ten of Swords? Why did we get it? We got it because the relationship, the towers have fallen, the storms have come and gone. It's time to look at what is still there. Look at what's still standing. See what blessings you have. See what is still standing, what made it through, what was built on a strong foundation. And whatever was built on a bad foundation has come down. And it will be transformed. It will be transformed. And a new beginning is coming with the Fool. A new beginning. Because the towers have fallen. Because the thought cycle has ended. Focus on the blessings you have. Focus on the towers, the buildings that are still standing, that have been built well. Focus on the rebirth. And by focusing on the new beginning, that's what's going to move everything forward. Okay? That's what's going to move everything forward. All right, let's get a few more cards for our beautiful pile number 3. Queen of Wands, there it is again. Second time. So it's our second time with the Queen of Wands, right? Queen of Wands, the Emperor, oh, that's beautiful. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. There's your rebirth card again. Death card. Temperance and Two of Pentacles. All right. So, what do all this mean? What does all this mean? So, Queen of Wands, again, new energy, knowing who you are, standing in your power, being strong in your energy. Connecting to the Emperor, who is the strongest masculine card in the deck, the strongest masculine energy in the deck. The Emperor is made up of 4 kings. That's how you get the Emperor. He is the King of Wands, King of Swords, King of Cups, and King of, what did I say? Swords, Wands, Cups, and what am I missing? Swords, Wands, Cups, and Pentacles. So the Emperor is a master of his creative ability, master of his thoughts, master of his energy, master of his emotions. That's what makes him an emperor. Okay? So you got that with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which is the new physical things I feel are being transformed. There's a lot of being transformed. Ace of Pentacles, blessings that haven't come forth yet, but things are transforming with the Death card and being integrated and brought into balance with Temperance. And just for good measure, so you understand the balance, Two of Pentacles, which is also about balance. So right now, this is saying everything is coming into balance. Okay, don't stress. Don't stress. You're getting impatient for all this stuff to show up, but don't stress. It's coming, okay? Can we clarify the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, please? Why is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Because you're letting go of mental burdens that are not yours. Six of Swords. You have to let go of mental burdens that do not belong to you. They belong to other people and you're carrying the weight for them. That's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So the reason that these things are not manifesting in your physical environment yet is because you are still carrying mental burdens that are not yours to carry. You're taking on someone else's work, personal development work that is not yours. You are trying to placate somebody, and it's not for you to do. It's their work to do. They're the ones who are supposed to do the work on that, okay? I don't know if I have to clarify any others. They feel like they're, you know what, Queen of Wands. Can I clarify the Queen of Wands, please? Queen of Wands. Clarify Queen of Wands. Yes, that's what I thought in regards to the Lovers. So I feel like if you identify as a feminine, as a divine feminine, this is you as the Queen of Wands with this energy knowing who you are. And this has to do with your relationship. I feel like this is it. Okay. This is it. And we saw that here. Where was it? Four of Wands. Marriage. Relationships. This is what's transforming for you. So allow yourself, unleash your creativity. The Empress is the creative one in the deck. She's the one who creates things and makes stuff happen, right? With the High Priestess, who is the one who connects with her soul energies. She connects with the energy on the mental plane. She connects with energies on the mental plane. So I feel like you're just being told, don't worry, this stuff's going to move through. You worry about your thought patterns. You worry about where you're going, okay? Not where someone else is going. All right? Let's get one final message from the Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. Final messages for our pile number 3, please. Final messages for pile number 3, please. Thank you. Awakening. You're going through a spiritual awakening right now, baby. Spiritual awakening. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. And it's funny you got integration because Temperance is known as the integrating card, bringing everything together. Everything you're going through right now is part of an awakening. Don't resist it. Allow. This is a message I got through channeling not that long ago, a few months ago, where they told me relax, release, allow. Relax, release, allow. They told me to stop trying to hold on to energies that are not the right energies. Okay, trying to hold on to something that is not right for me. Relax. You don't have to make anything happen. Release old things that are no longer in alignment with you, old thinking patterns that are no longer in alignment with you, old energies that you feel have to do it. You've got 10 of Swords twice here. Okay? You got 10 of Swords twice here. You got Queen of Wands twice. You got Death twice. Everything is transforming. There's nothing that you need to actually do right now other than releasing what is no longer in alignment with you and allowing Source to bring things to you in the timing in which it's meant. It's all moving. You got death and rebirth. You got the towers of fallen. You got all those things. There's nothing for you to stress about. You are going through an awakening. Relax, release, and allow. So my beautiful pile number 3, this is the message I have for you. If this resonated with you, please give a thumbs up. It does help me allow to get more energy to you. It helps me get more accurate readings to you. It's an energy exchange. When you give a thumbs up and a like to it, you're putting your energy into the reading. And that allows me to read better for you. If you are looking for a personal reading to go more in depth into your specific issues, send me an email. That information is in the description box below. If you want to follow me on social media, that's all in the description box as well. And if you want to follow my podcast, I do talk about all of these things. Self-love, self-worth, self-respect, growing through these things, allowing, releasing, parts work, all that stuff. I talk about all that on my podcast. You can find that information in the description box as well. I'm available on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, and on everywhere you get your regular podcasts. Okay? So until next time, keep letting go of those things that are holding you back from being your best, your greatest, your most authentic.